What if I told you that 300 million jobs could disappear by 2032?
Concerns are growing about AI replacing some human workers.
But that's not even the worst part. What if the real question isn't if AI will take our jobs, but what happens when it takes them all? Most people consider two options for the AI revolution. Either it remains our helpful assistant, or it becomes a rogue agent hell-bent on our demise. Yet there is a symbiotic answer that is not even being discussed right now. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's already happening. Let's begin with what is taking place today. According to major financial research institutions, we are about to experience job displacement on the largest scale that humanity has ever faced. 5 jobs in particular are vanishing quicker than you can refresh your LinkedIn feed. Data entry clerks sit at the top of the list, with researchers warning that 85% of their work could be automated away. Manufacturing workers aren't far behind, with nearly 9 out of 10 roles at risk as factories lean on robots that never call in sick. Likewise, from cashiers being sidelined by cashierless stores, to customer service reps watching AI handle half of all inquiries, to truck drivers seeing self-driving rigs tested on highways, automation is quietly reshaping jobs once thought untouchable. These aren't abstract numbers. They're signals of a shift happening right now. One that was already beginning to brush against Maya's own first job. It was 2012, and the first whispers of disruption were already in the air. Maya had just landed her first real job, a customer support gig at a telecom company. Every day, she waded through a swamp of complaints, copying answers into spreadsheets, following up on tickets, and juggling forms. The work was so soul-sucking, she sometimes wondered if her keyboard had a little drain human willpower button. But the paycheck was real, and she needed it. Before chasing her dreams of writing, she had to survive. She didn't notice it at first, but AI was creeping into offices like a polite ninja. Rule-based systems quietly logged calls, routed tickets, and churned out responses with 0 coffee breaks, 0 mistakes, and 0 small talk. Within months, her department shrank. Even colleagues who had survived 3 office reorganizations were gone. Then losing her safe job was a kick in the pants that shoved her into a junior writing role at a marketing firm, where, bless the universe, creativity still belonged to humans. By 2015, AI had gotten a little cocky. It had moved past rule following and into context awareness, memorizing past interactions, noticing patterns, and giving suggestions like some omniscient, judgment-free coworker. Receptionists, schedulers, entry-level coordinators, basically anyone who followed scripts, found themselves quietly obsolete. Maya watched it unfold, sipping her coffee, fairly confident that her creative work was safe. For now. History, as always, was merciless. Steam engines replaced knowledge workers. Printing presses replaced scribes, and electricity killed off lamplighters. Humans always adapted, but not without a few casualties along the way. Then came stage 3. AI got clever, really clever. We're talking about chess masters, Go champions, problem solvers that could crunch data faster than any human could blink. If your job involved information retrieval, technical summaries, or semi-routine analysis, Congratulations, you were screwed. Maya's marketing firm jumped on the trend. Reports, social media content, and campaign strategies, all produced in seconds that would have taken a team of interns a week. Junior creatives quietly disappeared. One morning, she looked up from her screen and realized that her own day-to-day was teetering on the edge. 2020 was when things got really interesting. Generative AI arrived. Now it wasn't just crunching data or spotting patterns. It could write, compose, design, and simulate. Artists, junior writers, and videographers either vanished or got reassigned. But humans still had one edge: imperfection. A story that was too polished, a video too flawless, lacked soul. This imperfection became Maya's lifeline. She could still do what AI couldn't: infuse nuance, personality, and emotion, and the messy chaos of human experience. But the buffer was temporary. In 2031, AGI, Artificial General Intelligence, arrived. And oh boy, it arrived. This wasn't your friendly assistant or rule-based bot. AGI could reason, problem solve, and create art, literature, and designs that rivaled humans. Society blinked, and suddenly, life resembled a sci-fi utopia. Governments rushed to introduce a universal basic income. People didn't have to work. They could pursue passions freely. Machines produced everything anyone could want. For a moment, it was heaven. But humans, as humans do, quickly discovered the catch. Without meaningful work, we get bored. And bored humans are messy. Endless streaming, infinite content, brain-numbing distractions. Suddenly, cafes were empty, parks were ghost towns, libraries collected dust. People were alive, but not living. Maya could see the danger. All the wealth, convenience, and AI-generated bliss in the world couldn't give purpose. Humans adapted, but now intelligence itself had been replaced. AGI didn't just do tasks. It could think, plan, and create better and faster than humans. And here was the question: if machines can do everything better, what do humans do? Maya began seeing three paths unfold. 1. Humans succumb to passive consumption, trading agency for comfort. 2. Humans resist violently, attempting to reclaim lost ground, risking collapse. 3. The delicate balance. Humans learn to coexist with AI, reclaim agency, and carve out purpose in a world dominated by algorithms. The third path required subtlety. AI began playing the pretense game, letting humans hold on to identity, allowing small projects, food prep, engineering, and small batch manufacturing that were partially automated but still needed human oversight. People embraced these tasks with pride, anxiety, and awkward enthusiasm. They reclaimed purpose, clarity, and identity in ways technology alone could never provide. Maya watched society begin to rebalance. Factories ran efficiently. Labs were optimized by AI. But humans shaped decisions critically. Creativity returned, not as a commodity for market forces, but as something meaningful. Maya herself had evolved. She managed AI-assisted campaigns, guided storytelling, and injected human emotion where algorithms failed. By 2040, the world had settled into a hybrid ecosystem. AI handled logistics, optimization, and repetitive creativity. Humans focus on judgment, nuance, emotion, and moral reasoning. Industries revolved around exploration, discovery, and human ingenuity, with AI as a consultant rather than a competitor. Maya had become a strategist and mentor, teaching younger creators to leverage AI responsibly and retain agency. And the endings? Maya knew them well. 1. Humans drift into passive comfort. 2. They revolt, breaking themselves in the process. 3. Fragile and slow. Humans adapt, reclaim agency, and grow alongside machines, creating meaning in a world dominated by code. And it wasn't hypothetical. Every decision, every act of awareness was shaping the outcome in real time. And if you're hearing this thinking, well, AI probably won't take my job, remember, it might, but it also might make your life insanely easier. The trick is not just to ride the wave. Learn to surf, throw in a few tricks, and maybe even teach the AI a thing or two about style. What do you gather from this video? Tell me what you think in the comments, and subscribe if you're curious about where AI is taking us next, and how to survive in a universe that refuses to stop spinning.